Okay, let's focus on the currency markets. The dollar's making gains across the board, helped in part by the fact that there were some positive comments out of a Basel conference at the weekend that said the Chinese are maintaining stability on their investment attitudes. Well, let's speak to Adam Bobroff about this. He's a trading floor manager at Foremost Currency. Adam, China watching is an interesting sport. The tautology involved is quite exciting. It's harder perhaps even than when it used to be understanding what Greenspan used to mean. But they've got to say this, haven't they? A stable and consistent policy with no sudden changes. Well, of course they've got to say that, otherwise their holdings will deteriorate in value. Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting at the moment, of course, because they're not sure, they're not clear on what side of the fence they're going to fall on. You know, last week we had rumours about them saying lack of stability, new reserve currency required, etc. And now they're saying, of course, we have that stability there and that the dollar is a safe asset. And what's the real story? The truth be told, they can't put their money anywhere else at the moment because there isn't anywhere to put it, because of the huge imbalances. They are looking for somewhere else to put it, I guess, but in the meantime, there isn't anywhere. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've got no choice at the moment, of course, because they're holding so much. You know, they've got $2 trillion worth of asset there that they've got to try and protect. So if they devalue the dollar, they shoot themselves in the foot. So I think they're running out of options with that one.
Hey Adam, there was a lot of talk previously also about China divesting into gold. I mean, what are the chances of China saying one thing and doing another?
I don't think so. I think that would be too much of a shock to the market. I think that's actually the reason why they've come out with these recent comments saying that there's stability there, because of course they've got such a vested interest. So I don't think they'd do that. It would be too much of a shock to the market, and of course for them, as I say, would be shooting themselves in the foot.
Adam, I know we're talking currency here, but I couldn't help notice the strength in the foreign demand for the U.S. Treasury auctions last week, even in longer-term maturities, out as long as 7 years. I mean, what effect is that having in the currency markets, and what does that say about foreign demand for dollar assets?
Yeah, obviously they need to maintain a strong demand there. I don't think it's having a drastic effect on the dollar, really. We're still looking for that slide that we've had over the course of the past week or so, and still looking for that close over the course of this week as unemployment figures come out, of course, that the dollar will continue to move back, irrespective of treasuries, of course, back up past the 166 marker we're looking for.
A week, even though it's only a shortened week for the United States, means that we've got the end of the half coming up before that payroll. That's in the next quarter of the year. Is there going to be any window dressing in the financial markets in terms of the foreign exchange markets? If so, what do I need to look out for?
I think we'll, despite it is a shorter week, of course, it's still a pretty action-packed week. Yeah. So we're still really looking for demand for the dollar to continue to fall off over the course of this week. And certainly for cable at the moment, it seems like we've got some better figures coming out of the UK as well. So we're looking for that move to continue some cable strength as well.
Hey Adam, what about the Japanese yen? Is it still being viewed as a safe haven play?
Yeah, I think very much so, although it's, of course, a bit of instability over there at the moment, especially as we head into election time. That looks to upset the apple cart, and even the dollar seems to be making gains against it, of course. So, yes, of course, it is a bit of a safe haven, a bit of a low yield, and a potential one for carry trades, of course, as it always used to be as well.
All right, Adam, good stuff. Thank you very much for being with us. Adam Bobroff, Trading Floor Manager, Foremost Currency.